We know now from the Bible that in the temptation of Jesus, that he had set up a political system because he offers Jesus the opportunity to rule anything that he wants to rule if he just prostrates to him. We have from the narrations of Muhammad and the family of Muhammad the proof that Iblis was also in control, not just of the political system, but of the religious institutions, because the many narrations in which they say that the scholars of religion are the worst creatures under the sky, and that Iblis and his team and his children, the Satans, his disciples, his followers, will be disguised in the end times as religious scholars. They'll be preaching on the pulpit of the Prophet Muhammad. They will be reciting and teaching people the Qur'an. They will be interpreting for them the narrations. And so obviously they have a complete monopoly on religion and on politics. And so they're in control of the entire matrix. They're in charge of this dunya. They're in charge of the experience that we have in this prison. Well, those guys are eliminated, but their system still remains. And that's where in the very end of the manuscript of the Apocalypse of Elijah, another verse says that at that point, after the elimination of the Antichrist and Jesus at the hands of Enoch and Elijah, the world is burnt. Jesus burns the world and he brings forward a new world, and a new heavens. So now there is this idea or this notion of the creation, the destruction of that old imperfect creation, and the bringing forth of a new dunya that is more perfect, that is more good, in which no evil exists. The creation of a new seven heavens and a new seven earths. And so it's traded from something which is bad to something which is good and which is better. Then what about Islam? What does this say about it? And I think that it's fascinating. It's one of the most fascinating things, because this concept, this one line that you have in the Apocalypse of Elijah, it directly, a verse comes to confirm it directly in the Qur'an on the tongue of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, as revealed to him by Gabriel from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There's a verse in the Qur'an in which it states, on the day in which the earth is traded for a new earth, and everybody is brought forward in front of God, the one to conquer.